Holy crap. So I spent the past few hours recording over 15 videos. I thought I was done, but then I went back to read through some DMs on Instagram, and apparently I missed a biggie. There is an article from Deadline giving us information about six new, well, some of them are new, others, hey, they appeared in the first half, but they're going to be introduced in the back half of season one. Long story short, half a dozen characters on Ruthless part 2 of season 1. Let's jump in, but before we do, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe to help me reach 150k by the end of the year. Also, follow me on social media, links are in the description. And finally, click the bell notification icon, select all, and that way you allow all notifications to come through, so when I post content on the channel, you will know. Pretty lengthy article, but let me go through it. I need to be as thorough as possible. Some of the names I cannot pronounce of the actors, so I will just say their character name because I don't want to mess them up. Long story short, the cast of Tyler Perry's Ruthless on BET Plus is growing and has set a date for the mid-season premiere. Remember, it's Thanksgiving, November the 26th. We're getting 3 episodes. And also, there will be new episodes every Thursday after that. As the season continues, many of the faithful followers have begun to uncover the evil that exists beneath the surface of the Rakadushi's movement. Armed with this knowledge, Ruth and several new fearful cult members try to take control of their individual destinies. The attempts will prove to be almost impossible for anyone who does not have allies they think they can trust. Viewers will see more sex, lies, and murder in this cult that is living up to its fate. Being aware of false prophets has never reigned more true. The 6 new cast members will join the main cast, and they give all the names of the cast members we've seen. And here are details on said cult members. We have Oliver, who is a member of the Rakadushis who reports to Daikon, a leader in the cult. Oliver is a promising member who wants to be promoted. He's secretly having an affair with Lacey, another young member of the cult. Next character, River. River is responsible for recruiting young people. Look, I got a mint in my mouth. I know that's unprofessional, but I need something to relax my throat because I've been recording so much. River is responsible for recruiting young members into the Rakadushi cult. He's smart and he is a law school graduate. He takes law school dang, that's a lot. I mean, sorry, I know this is a tangent I'm going on, but law school is a very common thing for a lot of Tyler Perry characters. Either they've graduated from law school or they are going to law school. Okay, sorry. I promise this is the last time I'm starting over. River is responsible for recruiting young people into the Rakadushi cult. He's smart and he is a law school graduate. He takes Oliver under his wing. Oliver is the character we just talked about. He takes Oliver under his wing in order to teach him how to recruit. River is rumored to have a special relationship with the highest. I wonder if Daikon finds out if he'll be jealous of that. Okay. Paula. Paula wears her emotions on her sleeve. This often gets her in trouble as she and Zane are trying to escape the cult. They reach out to Ruth to help them escape. Zane. Zane wants to leave the cult, but is much more faithful and tentative than her friend Paula. Lacey. Lacey is a young member of the cult. Lacey becomes obsessed with trying to escape. She is in love with and is strongly lusting after Oliver, a handsome man in the cult. Okay, so we also have Clark. Clark was present in the first half of the season and upgraded to a series regular in the second half. He is a loyal gatekeeper of the compound. All right, so basically, you know what? I'm actually mad because I recorded a video earlier about the photo where we have Ruth and Tally with the guns locked onto a target. It seems to me that the back half of season 1 is going to be, and I hate to use this comparison, but honestly, this is really all I can think of. It's almost like Ruth and Tally are going to be somewhat like Harriet Tubmans in order to help other people escape the compound. Which again, I don't like the idea due to the fact that if you look at the timeline of the Oval, towards the end of season 1, Ruth appeared before she was abducted by Barry. So Ruth is still in the cult. The argument could be made that perhaps Ruth stays within the compound in order to help people escape. Because maybe instead of just trying to do things for herself and Tally to get out of there, maybe she realizes that if she stays a cult member, she could do more good than trying to escape by getting other people to see the light of not the Rakumas, but the actual, hey, get the hell out of here kind of thing. So I guess it will have to come to a point where I will have to start looking at Ruthless as its own show without even thinking about the Oval, because Tally should be dead by now. But based on these character descriptions, it seems like there are going to be more defectors than cult members as the season goes on. We know that the Highest is filming, well, he was in season 2, because honestly, if you look at the Highest during the first half of season 1, it's almost like his stability was beginning to deteriorate. Not to say he wasn't completely sane when things started off, but it just seems like the weaker the Highest presents himself to be behind the scenes to us, it seems like the more defectors of the compound will be coming to the surface. So I definitely feel like as time goes on, there will be more and more people trying to escape, but how many will make it out alive? I don't know. But based on the synopsis, it seems pretty interesting. I did see a couple people say that, ooh, I looked at this article and it makes me feel like things will drag out. And I mean, to be completely honest, well, no, I think the story was pretty solid for what it was. It depends. I mean, I really can't say anything 100% on my thoughts because these are character synopsis. And I mean, there are still 12 episodes left of the season. I mean, it seems logical that things will get to a point where new characters will be introduced, because I do love the characters we have so far. But how far could you stretch it out? Because I remember talking with people about, okay, so I wonder what season 2 is going to be about. But I think as time goes on, we're probably going to see a point where there are more cult members trying to get out because they see the cult for who they really are and what they're trying to achieve, as opposed to what they were told about the cult when they were brought in. So I think this is an interesting dynamic, and I trust Tyler Perry's judgment when it comes to the casting of these characters, because I've said it before, I think that overall Ruthless has one of the strongest group of actors and performances than anything else that Tyler Perry's put out in quite some time. So with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in. And yeah, go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month.